Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony. Try that one again. What's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another video. So with the MLB season starting officially today, I want to offer some of my bold predictions, and usually these don't come true. I've looked at some bold predictions online from like the previous years. And it's kind of funny to see like people thought like, yo, this could happen, and none of them actually do happen. But today I'm gonna have some predictions that actually think that could happen, that are kind of out there. It's kind of like an in-between bold prediction and what I think will actually happen. Now, if you saw my MLB predictions video, a lot of you guys roasted me for some of my picks. I picked pretty much the same teams as last year. I did a little bit of research, not like I just threw something together. There's bound to be a surprise team or two, so that's what my first one is. The biggest surprise teams, I think the Padres in the NL, and then American League, I think the Texas Rangers could be the surprise teams this year. Initially had the Twins, but they overperformed last year too. So I'm not sure if they would be a surprise team again, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're challenging Cleveland towards the end of the season for a #1 spot. And I wouldn't be surprised, this is the second one, this is my actual prediction. I wouldn't be surprised if the storyline for the Yankees is their great pitching, not their great hitting. You can also see the Red Sox actually passing them in the standings. With Greg Bird going down, I believe Gary Sanchez is going to step up, and it's not going to be Judge or Stanton. It's going to be more of Gary Sanchez knows people that have to step up and exceed expectations in order for them to do well this year. On to number 3, my biggest disappointments, like I did my biggest surprise teams. I think with the acquisitions of a lot of players by the Angels and the Seattle Mariners, there are a lot of hype around those two teams, and I don't believe either of them will make the playoffs. I believe that they will be in the playoff race come mid-September. I think they're going to be sub 500 and be out of the playoff race by mid-September. As well as the Angels, because I believe Ohtani will be a bust, and Mike Trout can't really lift the team, and there's bound to be an injury to somebody. National League, I think the Cubs will be the biggest disappointment this year, as well as the Mets. That's not really that bold, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cubs get a wild card spot or don't even make the playoffs at all, because their World Series hangover, and maybe they have too much confidence right now. Mets, they have a huge pitching staff, had a pretty successful offseason, but I still think that they're going to be sub 500 because they're the Mets. This goes on to my number 4 pick. I believe the Cy Young pitchers both will come out of New York. So the Cy Young American League will be Luis Severino or somebody like that, and then the Mets, let's say Noah Syndergaard. So you'll have a representative from both sides of town in New York. So in my MLB predictions video, I didn't do a lot of awards predictions, so I'm gonna do some in here. Starting with the American League MVP for number 5, I think Robinson Cano will win the American League MVP. The National League, it's not going to be somebody you know right now. It's not going to be your Bryce Harpers, your Chris Bryants. It's going to be somebody that we don't even know. Maybe Rhys Hoskins. I'm not really too high on him, but if I had to put a pointer on somebody, my 6th bold prediction, Mike Trout, Paul Goldschmidt will not be in the MVP race. In fact, they won't be in top 3 for MVP voting. They're both due for a worse season this year, either because of injuries or something else. I don't like predicting injuries, but I just don't think that they're gonna play that well. Going on to number 7, Ichiro, Bartolo Colon, and who's the third one? Albert Pujols will all retire after this season. Mainly, I think Ichiro is gonna retire because the Mariners are going to kind of push him out, and he's going to have a harsh season this year. I don't think he's going to play that well, and he's going to see the writing on the wall and be like, I have to play for 6 more years until I'm 50, and I'm not productive, and no team is really going to want him besides the Mariners because he's a keepsake. Albert Pujols is about to reach 3,000 hits. I think he's going to do that and then hang it up, and I won't be surprised if Adrian Beltre retires too, as he already has 3,000 hits, and he's chasing, I think, the home run milestone for 500 home runs or something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if all 4 of those players retire after this year. On to number 8, I think this one's a little bit crazy, but Bryce Harper and Manny Machado will both stay where they are and sign long-term deals. Now, I don't have a reason for this. The main reason why I think this is because everybody else is saying that they're going to leave. So maybe the right way is to think about it opposite, and maybe they'll stay. It's kind of crazy and wacko. But yeah, probably won't happen. They'll probably leave and get max dollars. Hopefully they don't come to New York, because we don't need them. We don't want. Don't go to the AL East, because Tampa Bay is rebuilding. Probably don't have enough money to buy those players. But just don't come to the AL East or the Blue Jays or somebody like that. Just don't. Okay, so my ninth one. We're almost there. The Phillies will make the playoffs this year. With signings this offseason like Jake Arrieta, and with the uprising of Rhys Hoskins, I think that they have the puncher's chance of making the playoffs. Do I think this is realistic? No. But do I think that they will be in the race? By the end of the year? Yes, I do. And the Phillies are in for another dynasty. The Nationals should still win the division easily, even though they should have around 90 wins. But Phillies, you better watch out for the Phillies, because they're up and coming. And finally, you guys know my World Series predictions and things like that. I think the Yankees are gonna win. Well, I want the Yankees to win, so I'm not gonna do like a grand finale. Just an overall recap. The Phillies, I wouldn't be surprised if the Phillies, Rangers, or Phillies or Rangers pretty much make moves for pitchers at the deadline. I want to get that out there before I mention my final 10th bold prediction, which I forgot, so let me think about that real quick. Evan Longoria will lead National League in home runs. He will return to his former glory, but on the contrary, Andrew McCutchen will not. Move from Tampa to San Francisco will work for Evan Longoria. Andrew McCutchen will won't do that well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, let me know your bold predictions. Let's have a fun MLB season. It's gonna be long. Now it's not even April, and we have till October, so that's 6 months of baseball. I'm excited for it. Let me know what you're most excited to see. Any milestones that some players are gonna hit. I know Albert Pujols and I think Miguel Cabrera are close to 3,000 hits. I'm not sure Miguel Cabrera is that close, but I think Miguel Cabrera will eventually reach that mark. Miguel Cabrera is gonna have an average season, but I'm no baseball analyst, okay, guys? I'm just giving a wild guess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.